Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? I'm pissed off. I'm serious. I'm like really, I am pissed off right now. I'm pissed off. It's not about Chauncey Garner-Johnson. I'm sad about that. Talked about that to open the show. If you're just joining us and you missed it, go back and watch the beginning of the show. I talked plenty about it. And we got Cat Terrell coming up in 25 minutes. We'll talk more. The Saints, air quotes, final 53. They have now published their the Saints have made public their roster moves. I'll run through this very quickly, just so you know. These are the players that have not made the team. So they have terminated the contracts of 6 players: Josh Andrews, John Bostic, Taco Charlton, J.P. Holtz, Nick Martin, Eric Wilson. Honestly, a little surprised about Bostic and Wilson, 2 linebackers that didn't make it. Taco Charlton's maybe the biggest name there that surprised a lot of people. The Saints have waived the following 12 players, meaning these are players that if they clear waivers, the Saints would want to potentially sign back onto the practice squad. They are Ian Book, Dijene Dixon, DeMarcus Fields, Vincent Gray, Chase Hansen. It's 3 that's surprised. 3 linebackers. Jordan Jackson, the rookie defensive lineman out of Air Force. Lucas Krull, the undrafted free agent out of Pitt. Nico Lalos, Kirk Merritt, who's a surprise. Many thought he would make this roster. Derek Schweiger, Nafai Sewell, another linebacker that didn't make the team, and Rashid Shaheed out of Weber State. The Saints placed Albert Huggins on injured reserve, and Kawan Baker is on the commissioner's reserve suspended list. So you wonder why I'm pissed off. There's a very obvious name that made this 53-man roster. And if I had hair, I'd pull out what little hair I had. Tre'Quan Smith made the 53. What more does this guy have to not do to justify kicking his ass to the curb? Like, I have no personal vendetta against this man. I don't know Tre'Quan Smith. What I do know is as a football player who you invested a 3rd-round pick in, he's been a chump, a total bust, a waste. Last year, when you needed somebody to step up, when Michael Thomas was hurt and you had no receiving options, you know who stepped up? Undrafted free agent Marquez Callaway. Undrafted free agent Deontay Harris, Hardy. You know who didn't? You know who vanished? Tre'Quan Smith. Because that's what he is. It's unbelievable. You punt him to the curb. You don't re-sign him. He's a free agent. He gets 1 workout. 1. With your division rival Atlanta Falcons, they don't sign him. And so you bring him back, and then he makes his team. My hope, my sincere hope, is that when I tell you all the time it's first 53, not final, is that tomorrow there is a move somewhere to bring someone in, and Tre'Quan Smith is gone. How this man, I do not want to hear ever again, well, he's a great blocker. To hell with being a great blocker. You got many great blockers. I don't care if you're a receiver that blocks on the outside. Jarvis Landry's a physical player. Mike Thomas is a physical player. I don't need Tre'Quan Smith on my roster ever. I'm going to lose it today. I'm going to friggin' lose it. We had punted this cat to the Island of Misfit Toys in this offseason, thought he was gone forever, and he's like the alley cat that just won't leave your house. Get out of here. Jeez, Tre'Quan Smith. This also means Zach Bond made the team. And that's going to surprise a lot of people because Zach Bond has stunk so far in this preseason. But what it shows you is the Saints now, this is a change from the norm. If the Saints invested a draft pick in you, they're going to keep you around. That's typical, but Sean Payton, early days, I mean, Antonio Pittman is the most common one, isn't it? Antonio Pittman, they drafted Antonio Pittman in the 4th round. Pierre Thomas just beat him out. They cut Antonio Pittman. As a rookie, cut him. Signed Pierre Thomas. Great move. I mean, obviously it worked out. I mean, y'all, we have seen this before. Who is the Stanley Jean-Baptiste? Second-round pick. Awful decision. Booted him to the curb year 2. Not no more. They are just hanging on to Zach Bond. They are just hanging on to Tre'Quan Smith. Dudes that have given you no production, have been massive disappointments, and you are wasting roster spots by retaining these 2 players. Stunning. As valuable as every roster spot is in the NFL, to continue to retain these 2 players who have shown you they are not able to play at this level, at a high enough level, consistent with what you expect, and to continue to retain them is unthinkable. All that is ego. That is ego. It's what it is. You drafted these players. You used an asset to select them to your team, and you don't want to admit we were wrong. So you keep giving them more and more rope, which I understand to a degree, but we're beyond that point now with both these cats. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.